French consumers are tightening their purse strings after a surge in the cost of basic goods and soaring fuel prices.
My groceries used to cost me 40 to 50 euros a week, and now we are more along the lines of 60 to 70 euros. For a single week, that's a lot, and it's a lot of increases at the same time. 4 months is quite a short time for so many price hikes, and I feel that it's been even more in January.
Despite an overall growth of purchasing power, many French consumers are resorting to budget supermarkets, cutting leisure activities and filling up their cars less frequently.
I used to spend 60 euros, 65, 70 at most. Now it goes up to 90. The other day it cost me 95 euros. It's pretty incredible. I drive a lot, 50 to 100 kilometers a day, so it climbs very fast.
The rising cost of living and worries over inflation are likely to be a key concern for voters in the April presidential election, with all candidates making it a key point. A poll last month for L'Echo's Journal showed that purchasing power would be a major concern for 52% of the people polled.
Shares of the company formerly known as ViacomCBS sank more than 20% on Wednesday morning after reporting earnings on Tuesday that missed Wall Street forecasts. The media conglomerate announced it will change its name to Paramount effective Wednesday and unveiled a broad range of new programming as it tries to gain firmer footing in the crowded but lucrative streaming market to compete with rivals like Netflix and Disney+. Shares of the company that owns CBS, Showtime, Comedy Central, MTV, and other networks began their retreat in after-hours trading on Tuesday as the company announced the name change during a 2-hour presentation to drum up excitement among investors about its streaming strategy. Paramount forecast it will have 100 million subscribers to its streaming services by 2024, raising an earlier outlook. The company said it currently has 56 million. To hit that target, the company said spending on new streaming programming will grow to more than $6 billion a year in 2024. Paramount said it had ordered a second season of the upcoming video game TV adaptation series Halo, a Yellowstone spin-off called 1932, and 2 animated South Park movies every year through 2027. And starting in 2025, all episodes of the cartoon comedy will only be available on Paramount+. Starting in 2024, Paramount Plus will also become the exclusive home for all of the company's theatrical movies after they play in cinemas. Tom Cruise appeared in Paramount's presentation for investors via video, saying he was, quote, very, very proud of his 37-year relationship with the movie studio. Top Gun: Maverick is scheduled to hit movie theaters in May.
The price pinch for British households is set to continue after consumer prices rose at the fastest annual pace in nearly 30 years last month. The annual rate rose to 5.5% in January, which is the highest since March 1992, and the worst may still be to come. Earlier this month, the Bank of England revised up its inflation forecasts to predict inflation will peak at around 7.25% in April. It has already raised interest rates twice since December, lifting rates to 0.5% from 0.1%, and financial markets expect a further rate rise on March 17 after the bank's next meeting. Higher energy prices have been the biggest single factor lifting British inflation so far, although supply chain problems have raised the price of many other goods too, like clothing and footwear. Britain is not alone in seeing a surge in the cost of living. US consumer price inflation hit a 40-year high in January, while inflation in the Eurozone hit its highest rate since the creation of the euro.